they all came back. I was like, nah, it's too neo soul sounding. You guys, they looking for Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On and the
Oh,
Cisco the Thong song.
okay. And what
And
Timberland is doing.
yeah, and so because Eddie had Donell signed to him, and I think Ellie heard the record, Eddie convinced Don. I didn't know that Donell didn't want to do it until I did Unsung. And they asked me the question, and I was shocked. I was like, I never heard that he didn't want to do the record. This is the first time. But I get it because, once again, that guy there, man, he's a dynamic producer
Yeah, yeah,
himself
yeah.
and writer. Shorty got eyes on me. Have you seen her? And he wrote for people like 702.
Yeah, get
So
it together. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and he wrote on the Usher record, "Don't Make Me Wait with Faith" or
Yeah,
whatever.
and can I
So
get yeah, yeah.
I can see from his perspective, like, man, listen, if I'm gonna catch a brick and I'm going down in flames, I really go down in flames by my own sword, you
He
know?
said he didn't like the original version that you did, not the
Okay.
remix version.
Oh, okay, well then maybe I misheard that.
Yeah,
Excuse
he
me,
said the
Danielle.
first version that you had with the chorus, and he said he didn't
Right.
like that. So when you did
Okay.
the
I
yeah, well,
stand corrected.
yeah, so that's what he did. Yeah, because
So
Eddie, yeah.
it came out. It was 8 weeks at number one, 8 weeks consecutively, 9 weeks altogether. And all those people that it said was like, so what that signaled to me was, um, you can't be afraid to do what you think um, is good, even if it's different from everybody else. Because
Mm.
I've always contended the fact that there's 60 minutes an hour. You 3 minutes from away from changing the complexion of your life. But that 3 minutes, like Babyface and them didn't sound like Prince, and Prince didn't sound like Michael, and Michael didn't sound like the Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the Earth, Wind, and Fire didn't sound like some of the other groups that was coming. Everybody had,
Something different.
you know, and, but then it's I think it's worse now, but it was leading that way when we were doing those songs because most A&Rs were told to play it safe. They didn't have the leeway to go out and sign something that was different because the powers that be that was had the money was like, nah, man, we need something that sounds just like that because that's
Yeah.
winning. But that's them. Somebody had to pick that. If you don't give that A&R the freedom to bring what they think, if they got ear for the business, to bring something new, that's what keeps music going.
Yeah.
So the Donell thing and even the Ruff Endz thing, that just taught me, listen, man, I don't want to die with all this music I got, and all these good songs I got. Like, I don't care what everybody else is doing. Once again, a leap of faith, man. Let's go.
Yeah, how
Why
did
do
you
we age out?
yeah, but I mean, so how did you come up? Because I've interviewed uh David from Ruff Endz and that's their big
Eventually.
track. But how did you come up with, No More? Because that's also because there's something about your production, either when it was with KG or Guy and stuff, is just there's a sort of a bounce, this sort of the way you're drumming the drums and the melody.
Niles Rodgers, Chic,
So that was
uh,
your
good. That once again something that if you heard it in this form, the bass, single bass lines, nothing complex on the keys, just a groove. And
mm,
then you hear all the like Quincy Jones. I grew up a fan. I never knew that. I think he was 50 when Thriller was released. But
wow.
I watched the documentary and I looked at all the transitions that his life had gone through to get to
Mm,
that one defining moment where everything just, and even him, for as great as his ear and his talent for writing, uh, he had some phew, Rod Temperton, Greg Gaines, the brothers Lewis and Johnson, uh, Joe Job, not what's his name, Paul Jackson on the guitar. So for as great as he was, he assemble a group of guys. Now, I don't know, I never read the publishing credits and everything else, but I will tell you, you could have got somebody else to play what Greg Philliganes played, but you wouldn't have got his feel. You could have got somebody else to do some of the stuff that Paul Jackson did, but you wouldn't have got his feel. But so that's another reference to all these different creative minds coming together to create one sound. And when you heard it, with Quincy doing orchestration, it was like,
yeah. When you did No More, were you still with Eddie or Kay or by yourself?
Me and Eddie.
Okay.
Me and Eddie were produced together. Eddie, at one point in time, it was one line in the song that he just didn't like. I don't know, it just irked him. When Charlie says, saw you in the Nam in the backseat of the Jeep or whatever, spilling Henny on his lap. And that could have been like chalk on nails on the chalkboard that he just like, oh, that line, man. So no, man, it's cool. It works,
man. Who wrote it though? Because if you're making music,
Cliff and Bilal.
Okay.
Cliff and Bilal.
Okay.
My brother, Bilal Muhammad.
Okay, so is that what you guys would normally do? Is you get the lyricists and you do the track and you get them to write the lyrics?
Didn't know who we working with.
Okay.
Well, I was all primarily, of course, you call me biased. I was always biased to Cliff because he's my brother, and Bilal because, we grind through. So whenever something came up, before somebody could call anybody else, I was already on. Like, hey, man, y'all need to be down here and such to be working on, blah, blah,
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us, or even loving us, on which I did miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas Boyz winning all spirits.
Play it.
I mean, I love all different genres.